my darlings, time for some arms. So, belly dancer arms. The more graceful, the more fluid, the more gentle and relaxed they look, the harder work it is. So, going to have to warm up a little bit, darling. So step nice and wide so we can do a little bit of sweeping. So starting gently, just starting to... It's when you talk about arms, what it really is, it's all about the shoulder girdle, and you'll soon feel your upper arms as well, your lats, lateral. So start sweeping a little bit higher, and then start sweeping a little, well actually all the way over, and just cross the arms above the head, just really trying to oil up your shoulder joints, because to get snaky arms there's not much elbow involved, it's all in the shoulder muscle. Okay, just a few more like that, and then have a fingertips to the shoulder and just roll open that joint. Oh yes, lovely. And reverse. I don't know, the reason I say lovely is I hope you can also feel lots of nice crunches happening. Okay, and then if you're able to, extend your arm, well, as fully as you can. There you go. So take your time, don't rush it. So it's better to take the time to let those ligaments, those muscles, the fascia, all for it to give it time to stretch and reverse direction. And lovely. I got some spooky shadows happening on this wall. That's kind of cool. And again, so the other side, just roll back. Oh, yes, that feels nice. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Doesn't it? And forward. Oh, yes. Lovely. Slightly less crunchy on this side. How about you? And then let's sweep the arm. And take your time, take your time. Oh, pause if there's any bit where you think, yeah, I need a little bit extra on that side. So just stretching it out. Oh, that feels nice. And then reverse direction. Lovely. It used to be, if I did both my arms swinging forward like that at the same time, it'd make my top lip jump. Pretty scary. I'm not going to inflict that on you. And shake that out. So we are ready for our workout. So, to begin, we will start with some shoulder isolations, and because I'm nice, we're not going to have to hold them fully out yet. You can have slightly soft lower arms, and to do a shoulder isolation, what that means, instead of pushing with your elbow or your arm, you're just going to shrug your shoulder. So you hold your arm out, in fact just rest one arm while you do it, and just shrug. And look down your arm. Is your arm going like that, or is it still? If you have a chair handy, then you can hold the back of the chair. It's the hand, so imagine you've got a chair down there and you're just shrugging that back. You will notice the difference because you will feel it. And then reverse direction. Oh, that's good. Oh, yes. Lovely. If, as I said, you're having problems not moving the entire arm, you can also just hold your hand against the wall. Actually, no, that's too awkward. And let's do the other side. So rest that side for a minute, holding that arm out. So just shrug it back. So imagine you're trying to hold on to something, or a small child about that height will do, and just shrug and shrug. Might sound a bit clunky, but that's fine, but you should already be feeling how it's all in the shoulder muscle. You can really feel it. Try not to hunch up. If your shoulders are up by your ears, it's very hard to move them. So really pull them down the back. Get into your belly dancer stance while I think of it. Get that little pelvic tuck. And then arm out. And then just in fact, focus on pulling that shoulder downwards rather than upwards. That should keep it out your ear. So just keep pulling it down, pulling it down. It's actually quite nice. And then reverse direction. That feels really weird and awkward. Okay, so this is you're telling yourself these are the muscles you'll be using. Now let's go for floaty arms. So we'll do alternate. So shrug one shoulder back and now shrug the other. Shrug one shoulder back and the other. So you want to keep a little bit of tension in the hands. So maybe point the middle finger. So they're just not these sort of passive lumps on the end of your arm. And just keeping your shoulders out of your ears as much as possible. Just start shrugging. Imagine something really itchy on the back of your shoulder, just shrugging it off. A fly, imagine, keeps landing on your shoulder, and you're just like, get off, get off, get off. Yeah, I know, shoulders hurt, don't they? Oh, yes, they do. No, they don't. Stop it, they don't. They are just working hard, and this is what you need. So you might be, again, hearing all kinds of delicious crunchy noises, in which case just put some music on to get rid of it. So you'll probably notice your lateral muscles, those muscles here, are really starting to work as well. Put on some nice sexy music, go all ripply, move about. So, you know, you don't want to stay static, just do whatever feels nice. Oh, and then shake it out. Well done so far. So, we're going to rest those shoulders a little bit, and we're going to focus on wrist curls, because when you move your wrist, you're really starting to work that forearm. So, as ever, rest one arm, make the most of it. So in fact, start with the fist if you find it awkward. Imagine you're really pushing into some nice squishy dough. So that's the kind of motion that your wrist wants. And then when it gets used to it, unfurl your fingers. And then you're just turning those wrists. Okay. Lovely. And you're just rotating that wrist. And you're saying, can I put my arm down? No, you can't. Stop it. This is an arm workout. And then let's do both of them. So you're just rotating, rotating. And as I said, that's really working all the way up your wrist and your forearm. And you can't take all your joints for granted. Doesn't matter what your age. You want to keep them all juiced up. It's not about wearing them out. You keep your joints regularly juiced up. By juice, I mean all the synovial fluids in the joints. That's what keeps it cushioned. That's what stops bone grinding on bone. So just do what you can, and then shake those hands out, and shake the arms out. So we're going now to go back to our lats, but let's keep our arms low. So you have 2 beach balls under your arms, and we're going to have our fingertips pointing downwards. And just raise one up. So you're going to push with this part of the upper arm, not your elbow. Don't think elbow. Push upper arm. So upper arm is coming back. Can you feel it there? Drippy finger, and then rest it down. Do the other side. Back to beach ball shape. So beach ball shape. Lift that hand. Drippy finger. Feel it here, and release. And up and release. Up and release. So see what I mean? The more soft, gentle and fluid the arm workout appears, the harder work it is. So you're going back to beach ball, drippy finger, pushing always with the top of that arm, pushing up, pushing up. You might feel tempted to go like that. No, that's not the same thing. You're keeping it straight. That's just like relaxing. We're not relaxing, we're working our arms. And just pushing up, and just for fun, sink up and down and do weird and sexy things like that. Lovely. Just pushing it up. If it's hurting, well done, good, you're doing it correctly. Lovely. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? Shake it out. So never underestimate when you see a graceful dancer with their arms. My goodness, you have to work. So we're just going to finish off with some shoulder diamonds, some little isolations, and that's to really increase the range of your shoulder movement. So keeping your hand lowish, actually, then it'll stop. You squeeze it actually up into your ear, and now you're going to pull it away as far as you can. Now you're going to push it down really, and don't use the hand, use the shoulder to pull down. Then you're going to press forward, push up to the ear, so it goes back, down, forward, up, and you're drawing the shape of a diamond with your shoulder. Okay, and what you're trying to do is not just tiny movements, you're trying to find the maximum range that your shoulder will go. So you go as high to the ear as you can, you go as far back, you pin it back as far as you can, you pull it low, lovely stretch on the trapezius, and then you press it forward. So it's up, so you're finding your maximum range, nothing passive here, but it is also delicious. Okay, and then you can change direction, so push it forward as far as it goes, pull it down, back, up, forward, down, back. You might find it easier to practice in front of a mirror, just to see that you're doing what you think you're doing. And then obviously you'd round it off, but not just a little gentle thing, really finding the range. And the other side, so up as high as you can, pull it back as far as you can, pull it low as far as you can, push it forward as far as you can, and up and back, pull down, press forward, up and back, pull down, push forward. Find the full range that you can. And then we're going to reverse, push forward, pull down and back, push up, press forward, pull down and back. Find that range, forward, down, back, up, round it off, go, oh, that's nice. Reverse it round. Big shoulder rolls now, really finding the full range, juicing everything up, giving it a good shake, and a pat on your back, because arms are hard work. So well done for what you did.